Could it be that the secret to a fulfilling life lies in the art of self-restraint and privacy? Let's ponder this for a moment. The ancient Stoics, those wise philosophers of old, held a deep reverence for the virtue of self-restraint, seeing it as a pathway to inner peace and personal growth. They understood that our souls, like precious gems, should not be displayed carelessly for all to see. In the clamour of our modern world, where every thought, every moment can be shared with a tap or a click, it's easy to lose sight of the value of privacy. But maintaining a certain level of secrecy about personal matters is not about hiding or deceit. It's about preserving that inner sanctum of self, that sacred space where one can grow, reflect and become the best version of oneself, undisturbed by the chaos of the world. To shed light on this, let us delve into the 9 things you should not expose to others. First on our list is your financial status, a topic often thought of as harmless chatter, yet it carries potential pitfalls. Drawing back the curtains on your wealth can foster envy in others. It's a curious part of human nature, the green-eyed monster lurking in the shadows of our conversations. And from this envy, unsolicited advice often flows. Your wealth suddenly becomes a topic of discussion, a matter for public opinion. It's as if your hard-earned money becomes a communal pot, open to the scrutiny and judgment of others. But perhaps the most insidious danger is the creation of unnecessary competition. Money, after all, is not a race, it's a tool for living. Yet exposing your financial status can turn friends into rivals, transforming lives into a game of who has more. So remember, your wealth is your business alone. Second, avoid sharing your personal grievances openly. The Stoics firmly believed in maintaining a serene demeanour, regardless of the storms brewing within. They understood that sharing personal woes with others often breeds negativity, causing ripples of disquiet in the tranquil waters of communal harmony. Imagine a serene lake, its surface smooth as glass. Now toss a stone into it. Do you see how the peace is disturbed? Similarly, voicing personal grievances can stir up unnecessary drama and invite judgment, marring the tranquility of your relationships. Furthermore, airing your problems publicly can inadvertently paint a picture of you as a complainer or a victim, neither of which is conducive to a strong Stoic character. Instead, focus on resolving your issues privately, seeking help when necessary, but always striving to maintain your composure and dignity. Remember, Stoicism is about inner fortitude and calm, not about making your battles a public spectacle. Keep your battles to yourself, for not every fight is meant for public display. Third, it's best to keep your love life private. It's a realm that should be shared between 2 hearts, 2 souls, intertwining in the dance of affection and mutual respect. Unveiling the intimate details of your relationship to the world can often invite unnecessary attention and speculation. It's like scattering breadcrumbs for gossip mongers, leading them right to your doorstep. Moreover, this exposure can risk the sanctity of your relationship. You see, love, in its purest form, thrives on trust and respect. When you start sharing the private aspects of your relationship, you're inadvertently breaching that trust. It's akin to letting strangers into your sacred space, allowing them to cast their judgments and opinions. Remember, a relationship is a delicate tapestry woven with threads of love, trust, and understanding. Each thread is precious, each detail intimate. To keep the tapestry beautiful and intact, one must handle these threads with care. Your love life is a sacred space. Keep it so. Fourth, family issues should stay within the family. Now, this is not to say that we should suppress our emotions or ignore our problems. Rather, it is a call to respect the sacred bond of kinship. The family is a unique unit, a complex web of relationships, each with its own intricacies and subtleties. Just as a delicate ecosystem, it thrives on balance and harmony. When we expose our family issues to others, we risk disturbing this equilibrium, inviting unnecessary judgment and interference. What's more, resolving these issues internally fosters communication, understanding and empathy within the family. It becomes an opportunity to learn, to grow together, and to strengthen the ties that bind. Of course, there are situations where external help is necessary and beneficial. But as a general rule, remember this: The family is a sanctuary, a place of trust and confidentiality. It is a haven where we should feel safe to be ourselves, to share our troubles without fear of exposure. Remember, family matters are best solved within the family. Fifth, keep your good deeds to yourself. This sentence calls to mind the essence of Stoicism, where virtue is the highest form of good. And what is virtue if not the quiet act of doing good, unobserved and unapplauded? Stoic philosophers have long preached the importance of actions over words, of deeds over recognition. When we perform good deeds, we should do so not for the applause of the crowd, not for the fleeting praise of social media, but for the satisfaction of knowing we have done something good. Our altruism should be its own reward, our kindness a silent testament to our character. The Stoic does not seek validation in the eyes of others, but finds it in the quiet reflection of their own actions. So, the next time you find yourself tempted to broadcast your good deeds, remember, it's not about the recognition, it's about the action. True virtue lies in deeds done in silence. Sixth, keep your future plans to yourself. Now you might be wondering why. Isn't it wonderful to share our dreams and aspirations with others? Indeed it is. But allow me to present a different perspective, a Stoic perspective. Each time we share our future plans, we expose them to the world's doubts, criticisms, and negativity. We allow others to cast their shadows on our dreams, which may in turn sway our resolve. To avoid this, the Stoics suggest we keep our future plans to ourselves. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Allow your progress to be your announcement. When your plans come to fruition, they become an undeniable reality, immune to the doubts and negativity of others. They become a testament to your dedication, perseverance, and resilience. In the end, it's not about staying silent, but about letting your success make the noise. Keep your plans secret until they become a reality. Seventh, it's wise to keep your personal life lessons to yourself. The immense value of introspection and personal growth often lies not in the external recognition, but in the intimate understanding we gain of ourselves. It's a canvas painted with the colors of our experiences, a symphony composed of our triumphs and failures. When we broadcast our lessons, we risk turning them into commodities for validation, losing their essence. True wisdom lies in the silent contemplation of our experiences, not in the applause of the crowd. Life lessons are not trophies to be displayed, but seeds to be nurtured in the fertile soil of our minds. They are the raw material with which we forge our character, the unseen pillars that support our growth. So, take a moment, step back, and reflect. Let your life lessons be your secret treasure, the whispering voice that guides you through the labyrinth of life. Remember, growth is a personal journey. Eighth, your medical history is your private business. Now, this point might seem obvious, but it's surprising how often people feel obliged to share their health histories. In the spirit of Stoicism, it's essential to remember that your medical history is your personal business. It's not for public consumption or casual conversation. Why is this? Well, sharing your medical history can lead to unnecessary stigmatization. Society, unfortunately, has a way of labeling people based on their health conditions. And this can lead to bias, discrimination, and unnecessary worry. Furthermore, it can cause undue stress for those around you. They may begin to worry about you excessively, or treat you differently, based on their perceptions and misunderstandings about your condition. So, keep your medical history to yourself. Discuss it with your doctors, of course, but outside of that professional circle, it's best to maintain your privacy. Your health is your personal concern. Lastly, keep your spiritual beliefs to yourself. The realm of spirituality is deeply personal and intimate. It's a journey embarked upon by the individual, a voyage of self-discovery that often transcends the boundaries of logic and reason. It's a space where you wrestle with life's greatest questions and seek answers that resonate within the core of your being. Yet, when these profound beliefs are exposed to others, they can become fodder for debate, misinterpretation, and even conflict. The nuances of your spiritual journey may be lost in translation, altered by the perceptions and prejudices of others. Furthermore, your beliefs may be questioned, and you may find yourself defending instead of exploring. Maintaining privacy in spiritual matters ensures your personal freedom. It permits you to navigate your spiritual path without the unnecessary burden of judgment or expectation. It allows your beliefs to evolve naturally, free from external pressure or influence. Remember, your spiritual journey is yours alone. Let it remain as such, untouched by the gaze and opinion of others. In conclusion, privacy and self-restraint are key to a fulfilling life. Each of the 9 aspects we explored carries its own weight. By managing our financial affairs privately, we maintain our dignity and avoid unnecessary scrutiny. Keeping personal grievances to ourselves prevents the spread of negativity and promotes a healthier environment. Our love life, when kept private, remains sacred and special. Family issues, when handled internally, foster stronger bonds and understanding. The silent practice of good deeds enhances their value, making them truly altruistic. Keeping future plans under wraps until they materialize safeguards us from undue pressure and potential disappointment. Personal life lessons, when internalized, contribute to our growth without subjecting us to judgment. Medical history, a deeply personal matter, should remain confidential to respect our own privacy. Our spiritual beliefs, being deeply personal, should remain a private communion between us and the divine. Remember, the art of living lies not in exposing oneself to the world, but in the quiet dignity of self-restraint and privacy. If you like this video, please share, like, and subscribe for more. Until the next one.